This is another session of Toxic Tuesday.
Tonight on Toxic Tuesday, episode 59, we're going to be talking about relationships. And not just anything about relationships, red flags in relationships. Is your partner really that into you? Let's talk about it.
Nah, y'all can have the dramatics. I got stuff to overcome from the avid addicts, yeah, from the basement to attics. Trying to make it triple up now, that's mathematics, right? I like the way that at it.
Hello, my beautiful people. It's the King Omar Sharif. I welcome you back to another Toxic Tuesday where we turn our bad into good situations. Toxic Tuesdays are all about you, your mind, your body, your soul. I believe if we can control those three things, we'll find happiness. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Listen, it doesn't cost you a penny for a subscription. When you grow, I grow. Hit that like button, hit that notification bell. Join me on this journey, y'all. There's so much to see already and so much more to come. We're just getting started. Now to talk about these red flags in relationships, I think there comes a point in time where things start out great, and then for whatever reason, it goes the opposite direction. And a lot of times we're not really being honest with ourselves because we allow our emotions and our heart to kind of make the decisions for us. Should I stay? Should I go? What should I do? Does this person really love me? Does this person really value me the way that I love and value them, in the way that I see us thriving together? So that's a question that we all have to ask ourselves, and that's something that we definitely need to be honest with ourselves about. Look yourself in the mirror and be clear. Should I be here? Is this person loving me the way that I know I deserve to be loved? So that's why we're going to talk about 10 red flags to look for in your relationship. And let's get started with lack of communication. Communication is key. Yes, it is. Without it, we have nothing, right? So whatever form of communication that you're doing or using, maybe you can't even talk, but that doesn't mean that you can't communicate. Body language, sign language, love language. There's so many ways to communicate. But if you have that lack of communication and you're trying to talk to your person and saying, hey, this is bothering me. Hey, this something is wrong here. Hey, we could do better if we do this. And they don't want to hear it. That could be a sign that they're really not that into you. Here's another one. If you're making plans with your lover, you're making plans with your person, and they keep canceling and delaying, and you really don't see them that much, come on now. Be honest with yourself. They're probably just not that into you. Somebody that wants to see you wants to see you. They want to spend time with you. They want to make memories with you. So if you got somebody that you're constantly trying to make plans with and they're constantly breaking those plans or saying they can't make it or they don't want to be there at all, come on, take that red flag, see it there waving in the wind and say, all right, you got it. I'm gonna go spend my time with somebody that values it. Number 3, minimal effort. All relationships take effort. All relationships take work. But if you feel like it's one-sided and you're the only one that cares enough about the relationship, that's another red flag that that person might just not be that into you. Be honest with yourself. If you always see yourself working, and they just sitting over there like, keep busting your butt, but they're not doing anything in return for you, come on, yo. Be honest. Do I want this? Do I want to constantly be working towards nothing or something that someone doesn't feel I deserve to have back? Come on, yo. They might not be that into you. Number 4, emotional distance. I was in love with somebody, y'all, that I felt had no emotions at all because I would express myself and she would just be like, whatever, on to the next conversation. So that bothered me. Because if you feel as though someone doesn't want to give you that time and effort and care that it takes to develop and nurture each other, that takes nurturing. So if you're willing to do that, that person is going to be willing to hear you out. They're going to care about your feelings. They're going to care about your well-being. And with that comes growth. And that's another form of communication as well, that emotional growth. We all need nurturing. We all go through tough times and hard days. And if we're confused about where we are in our love lives, that could be a sign of saying, hey, we need to work this out. And if they don't want to and they refuse to, and they're emotionally detached all the time, they may not just be that into you. Number 5, y'all, avoidance of future talk. We all living for today, right? But we all got a plan for the future. So our days will become better. So we can live our dreams, so we can walk into our purposes. But if you're expressing to someone, hey, I want to do this next year, in 5 years, I want to see us here, I want to see us doing these types of things together, I want to see us accomplish these goals together, and they're just like, whatever. I don't even plan on being here till tomorrow, but until then, I'll stick around. You don't need that. They don't want to talk about building plans in the future. That's another sign that somebody might not just be that into you. Number 6, I've experienced this as well. This is why I'm bringing it up right now, y'all. That lack of intimacy, avoiding intimacy. If somebody says, hey, we've been getting it in like 2 teams, right? For the last whatever amount of time. But then out of nowhere, they're like, you know what? I'm abstinent now. I no longer feel as though I want to share that emotional and physical connection with you any longer. They don't want to be there with you physically, which is one of the main ways that we express love for each other. That's another sign, y'all. They don't see you how they used to see you. They don't want to give their bodies to you. Come on. Take that as a sign. See that red flag waving in the wind and be honest again. It's going to hurt. It's not going to feel good thinking that you're not as attractive to someone anymore, not as beautiful to someone anymore, not as handsome, in my case, to someone anymore. But though it hurts, it's okay because that's how they feel. I'm really not meant to be the one for you. And you're not meant to be the one for me. That's how that works. Nobody really signs on the dotted line unless you're getting married, right? On the dotted line, like, okay, I'm signing this contract to be attracted to you forever, to love you forever, to be there emotionally forever, to communicate with you well forever, to always want to build with you forever. It doesn't happen. We hope and have faith that these things will work out. And we have hope and faith that we will still have these feelings for that person that we're with. But come on, that's why we kind of go through people and relationships as much as we do. Some less than others, but you got to be honest with yourself. If they're not into you physically anymore, they probably just aren't that into you. I had to make this number 7 because this is something else that I've experienced. I've experienced, y'all, each and every last one of these 6, the last 6 that I have already explained to y'all and brought up and pointed out as red flags. Here's another one. When they prioritize others over you. When you talk about spending time with somebody, right? And they're like, okay, soon, we'll do something soon. But soon actually never happens. But in between time, you hear that person out with their girlfriends, out with other family members, out by themselves, out on vacation, just out the picture, wherever they are. That's just another sign that they might not just be that into you. Because when you're in a relationship, each one of you is supposed to be the other person's one of the top priorities, right? If not number 1, you can't be too far down the list, especially when it's not concerning children. Children are always going to be number 1 on the list, okay? But outside of that, when you're talking about best friends, co-workers, whatever it is, they should not come before you. I'm not saying that they're not important and their time together shouldn't be valued, but listen, I got to give my time too. And if you're not giving it to me, I got to be honest with myself that you might not just be that into me. Number 8, moving right along. I did a whole video on liars, how to detect liars, and how lying is just an evil for your relationship. So if you got somebody that's always being secretive, dishonest, that's another thing. They might not just be that into you. If you feel like they don't want to tell you about their plans and what's going on with their day, but they share it with others, and you're always the last to find out, if you find out, and sometimes you find out by accident, come on now. Why you can't talk to me? What's the problem? Why you can't tell me? Why you got a hidden Instagram? Why you got a hidden phone? Why you got a hidden man or a hidden girl over there on the side somewhere? Why? Oh, I know why. You might not just be that into me. That's what it is. Here we are at number 9 and feeling fine. Somebody just disregarding your needs. Come on, we all have needs. Men have needs. Women have needs. We speak different love languages. We want different things out of life. So if you understand my needs and I understand your needs, all right, I want to make sure you get that. I want to make sure you have that because that's what's going to make you happy while you're with me. I don't want to take away from who you are as your own individual. I want you to be free and happy that you're with me, happy that we're together. But don't disregard my needs. Okay, now if you feel like my needs are impossible for you to provide, then all right, then that's something I need to talk to myself about because I need to figure that out. So the one thing that I want in my relationship is somebody that acknowledges my needs and tries to work with me in making sure that we're trying to accomplish that together. You for me and me for you. And if they're not willing to do that, they're probably not that into you. Number 10, and my final one that I was thinking about, y'all, when they're not supportive of your success. When they don't want to see you win, or they're like, okay, I don't care that you just did that. Could you imagine running to somebody, baby, this just happened today. Baby, did you see this? Baby, look what I'm about to do. And they don't show that excitement. They don't show that support, or it feels fake. You're going to feel like your relationship is fake, right? You like, hold on, I'm over here feeling like I'm on 100 and you at 25. What's going on here? That's going to make you feel some type of way. Like, hold on. What's going on? Why you not excited about my future? And if you're with me, our future together. If you're in a relationship and you're not supportive of the person that you're with in whatever they're trying to accomplish, it's going to be hard for them to accept that and look at you and share things with you and to feel like you really have their back. I want my lady to have my back. I want her to know that I have her back. And no matter what, if you believe in you, I believe in you. Who am I to say that that's not going to happen? I would be a fool to try to dismantle your dreams. I would be crazy to take away from you. I'm supposed to add to you, not subtract. And that's all I want to do. And if you have somebody that's not supportive of you and your dreams and happy for when you get accomplishments completed, then they might not just be that into you. All right? So those are the 10 red flags that I want y'all to look for. If you can think of any other red flags that I didn't mention to help me or to help another viewer out, put it in the comments. I would love for you to do that because this channel is really made to share light, share love, and build each other up. That's what it's all for, okay? So this week's challenge, and I just thought about this as we're going along here. I want you to look yourself in the mirror and I want you to be honest with yourself. This is the honesty challenge, okay? Be completely honest with yourself and saying, have I communicated well enough with my partner the things that I feel we're lacking and the things that I feel I need? There's that word again. And the things that I feel we can get better at. So if you're being completely honest with yourself and you know that you're trying, this is the honesty challenge, y'all, but you're not getting anywhere after putting all that out there and communicating your needs and desires for a healthy and happy relationship, then I want you to also be honest with yourself and say, is this person really that into me? And what do I need to do? Okay? So that's the honesty challenge. Go in front of those mirrors in your bathrooms when you got some time to yourself and just ask yourself that question. It's so important. And you are valuable. You are very worthy. And you are a child of the Creator. And you deserve every last bit of happiness and joy in this one life that we have to live. All right, so now we're going to put these glasses up. This is the Mind, Body, and Soul Control channel. Mind, Body, Soul. This week, I decided to not use any honey or spring water. So what I did, I took some mandarins and I just squeezed them. I peeled them and I squeezed them myself, one little piece at a time, until I got this mandarin juice. It's not oftentimes you hear somebody drinking mandarin juice, right? So this is going to be a great source of vitamin C. And I need y'all to get right with me, y'all. I need y'all to think healthier, live healthier, eat healthier. So let's have some toast time. This toast is for us being able to be honest with ourselves, for us being able to look ourselves in the mirror, right in the eyes, for us to allow our hearts to be honest with us, for us to allow our minds and what we want to happen. We don't want to force things. Some things take work, of course. A lot of things take work, especially relationships. But you don't want to be the person that's forcing somebody else to do it. If a person loves you the way they say they love you, they'll show it. Okay? So join me in raising your glasses, your life glasses, because this is life in here. Thank you, Creator. To us being able to just see who is for us. And I pray that people show you who they really are, whether it be good or bad. Not everything is going to be good, all right? So when it hurts, it's going to hurt for a while until you heal and move on and find that person that you really need, okay? And that's meant for you. All right, y'all, so I thank you again for joining me on Toxic Tuesday. Again, subscribe to the channel. I love y'all. I can't wait to talk to y'all next week. We're going to provide some more info, some more light, and some more love. It's the King Omar Sharif, y'all, as always. That's love. This podcast is presented solely for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not intended as a substitute for the advice of a physician, professional coach, psychotherapist, or any other qualified professional. And if you enjoyed tonight's show, again, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and like I mentioned, there's so much more to see, like this one in that video. That's love, y'all. Have a beautiful week. I'll see you next Tuesday.